You are a gatekeeper, and I mean that in the most protective way possible. You gatekeep your love, your personality, or who you really are to your core, deep down. And I feel like life has taught you to become this way because I feel like before you opened up to the wrong people, you showed the wrong people who you really are, how your personality really is, or how deep your love goes and stuff like that. People that you built connections and relationships with, whether it's friendships, lovers, etc., and they didn't appreciate it. They either didn't appreciate it or they scarred you because they were afraid of who you are. You are somebody that has dealt with a lot of envy, hate, jealousy, or you suffered as a result of other people's insecurities. You know for a fact that you're different. You're a divergent. You stand out from the rest with the way that you think, the way that you walk, the way that you express yourself, the way you articulate yourself, the way that you dress, etc. You think a lot differently than most people do. The book A Beautiful Mind may be of significance, but you know for a fact that you are like a lone wolf, a black sheep. And I'm not just talking about in your family, but in damn near every single environment that you go in, okay? And even though deep down you have a loving heart, you're very, very passionate about the things and the people that you love, I feel like you had to learn the hard way that you have to be able to detach yourself when necessary, okay? Because you have gotten hooked on the wrong people in the past. And they mistreated you, they beat you, they bullied you, etc. They either did all that or they forced you into hiding. They backed you into a corner to where they left you with no choice but to gatekeep your personality, your love, your affection, or who you really are deep down to your core until you really get to know somebody that's going to appreciate you and all that is you. Okay, you become very, very dangerous with this mentality. Your ability to detach from people, it's very dangerous. A lot of people lack this gift, okay, because a lot of people are, they grow codependent on their friendships, their partner, their family, and stuff like that in order to feel whole or in order to feel fulfilled. You kind of got that quiet confidence. You dealt with a lot of people that really tried to sabotage you, karmics, okay. Once you woke up, you realize that a lot of your connections were divinely orchestrated. A lot of things that happen to you with other people were divinely orchestrated. So you have an understanding that you can't control other people and how they treat you all the time or how they're going to view you, but you can control yourself by detaching yourself from them if you realize they're not going to change or appreciate you. You have the ability to stop yourself from falling in love with them or growing codependent on them the minute that they show you who they really are, okay? A lot of people lack this gift. Make sure that you go to part 2. You know most people don't deserve you. That's why you gatekeep who you really are. That's why you gatekeep your love, your loyalty, your personality, your confidence, your talents, and your gifts, because you know most people cannot handle the core of who you really are. In the past, you suffered as a result of other people's insecurities, their jealousy, their envy, etc. You dealt with a lot of people that backed you into a corner because they couldn't handle the core of who you really are. Your light was too bright for them. Your confidence was too much for them. You were too talented or spiritually gifted for them. So you taught yourself to humble yourself to make other people feel comfortable. You know for a fact that you stand out with the way that you dress, the way that you think, the way that you articulate yourself, your personality, the way you carry yourself, etc. It either gets you a lot of attention, both negative and positive, or it makes people want to destroy you overall because they can't, compete with you. You've dealt with a lot of people that try to compete with you, and once they realize that they can't even measure up to you, they try to destroy you, or they try to destroy the way they try to destroy your relationships with other people, or they try to slander your name, etc. So people don't find out how amazing you are deep down, okay? People that you build close connections with, lovers, friends, etc. Okay, and it doesn't even matter. You had to learn how to detach yourself from people because you know deep down that you have a really big heart. And once you fall in love, once you care about somebody, it's hard for you to take those feelings away from them. Okay, so you had to be picky about who you fall in love with or who you grow codependent on because you dealt with so many people who snaked you. all right, out of jealousy, insecurities, and spite, because they were afraid of who you are, all right? I feel like you gatekeep to protect yourself. It's not about being selfish. Some people may call you secretive and things like that. You may deal with a lot of backlash, especially in the workplace or in certain social settings, because you're quiet, you're humble, and things like that. And you know we live in a world full of people that don't like quiet people because they're unpredictable. People have to be able to predict what you're thinking, what you're saying, your next move, and things like that. So you have to learn how to move in silence. That's another thing. People stole from you. They stole your creativity, your ideas, your personality, etc., and they claimed it as their own. And some people even tried to destroy you or back you into a corner during that process so that they could steal your energy, okay, so that they could become you, all right? So you had to learn how to gatekeep the core of who you really are, your ideas, your talents, your personality, etc., because you're tired of people stealing from you. You're tired of people using you. You're tired of people not being as committed to you as you were to them. Okay? Yeah, like you're very fortunate with this Wheel of Fortune energy. A lot of people stole from you. They stole from you. Okay? And they used your ideas and your energy to get opportunities, to get other people to fall in love with them and things like that. You are tired of people stealing your fortune. Okay, so now you're keeping it all to yourself. Now you're keeping it all to yourself because you are tired of being stuck in your head over people. You are tired of dimming your light to make other people feel comfortable. You're tired of users, narcissists, sociopaths, etc. So it's like you can smell people like this from a mile away. And you know how to protect yourself from those people. You had no choice but to learn how to protect yourself from those people. And you protect yourself from those people by being humble, by being silent, by being shy, demure, etc. Okay? Yeah, judgment and the devil. You know the devil has been sending low vibrational people in your life to block your path. You had to learn that the hard way. Once you woke up to that, you developed a lot of trust issues when it came to people. Okay, some people may call you secretive, quiet, or sneaky and things like that because they can't figure you out, but that's not your problem. You would rather people call you those things. You would rather people think about you in a certain light than for them to continue to steal from you and, try to destroy you because they can't handle the core of who you really are. So you gatekeeping your personality, your love, your loyalty, your talents, your gifts, etc., is for protection.